Hello and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 3 and Black Ice version 11.3.2, and where we left off on the Soviet campaign we were ending 1937 and moving into 38, and we have done that. Overall things are looking pretty good. We are losing a lot of officers though, so we're really needing to make sure that we get enough into that aspect. Just having a drink of Coke. And yeah, I have started upgrading some of our units, so I'm going to fill out our motorized and mechanized elements first, in readiness for the invasion of Poland and then of Finland. And also the heavy tank brigade units. So I've started upgrading a few units in here in order to provide some additional support elements. This is going to be one hell of a difficult unit wherever we plonk it down in, for the enemy to shake. I'm thinking when the war with Germany starts, you know, depending on how much heavy armor we have, if we plonk it towards like Minsk as a barrier unit, it will hold the line quite substantially for quite some time. But yeah, moving on up quite nicely. We've got a lot of spies as well. We're up to 80 on the old spy cap now. And I've started a bit of a spy offensive against Mexico to bring in communism over there. And the same thing with the Spanish Republic. We're going to support communism in both of these nations, because I think we might be able to get the Spanish Republic and Mexico on our side if we start influencing them now. So I'm going to use a little bit of influence on all of them. So we'd give them 5 points. Yep, so Italy's been a major trading partner for us, which is quite interesting. Right, rare materials, sure. And, hey, Turkey's decided to start aligning itself towards us. Aligning towards the Allies. We're going to start influencing a few nations soon. I'm thinking, once we get back up to 99, just over it, then I'm thinking we can move on up. Right, energy for money. Yeah, we'll do that. Money's not really been a major concern in this campaign so far. Probably one of the easier nations to build up money with, to be honest. Right, and yeah, we will pay this, and we won't pay that, and oh, we've dropped a popularity thing again. Well, that's a bit of a pain. But we do have a lot of spies to work with, so I'm kind of thinking we've got the opportunity now to move over on things a little bit. We're doing a load of 38 level tank techs and things and getting those worked on. Now we've got 99 on spies. I kind of want to do a little bit of influence work. So we've got 44 diplomacy as it stands. And I want to try and get some of these nations in nice and early. So you're already pretty close, even though you're drifting away at the moment. Afghanistan, let's start influencing you. Iran, let's start influencing you. And Turkey, let's start influencing you. Now, the Spanish Republic should already be a little bit positively predisposed to us. They are. And Mexico, they don't have a feeling about us either way. But they're mostly drifting towards the Comintern, so our influence work is helping a little bit. Let's see, once I let it tick. I'm just going to let it tick for a single day. We've got a load of... look at that. We've got even more production than I thought to handle. So, yeah, we've started upgrading the mechanized units that we have over here. So we started adding in some of these. In fact, 77% is bloody quick. Is there any other mechanized elements there? Not at the moment. So... let's have a little look up in the north now and see if there's anything over here that we'd be interested in upgrading. So the light infantry elements are quite interesting. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to take you, and we're going to detach this light infantry brigade group, and we're going to send it down towards Moscow. We're going to rally all of our mechanized units all together and start organizing them before we do anything else. Now, with those separate infantry brigades, I think we just want to chuck them in to a few units, to be honest with you. Oh, in fact, actually, probably better to chuck them into, like, yeah, this. And yeah, some of our units are looking a little bit light on the old strength stakes. I'll give it to the flotilla one, why not? Just to keep them in the fight if they ever do end up on the front line. Though if they end up on the front line, they're going to be in a lot of trouble. So nothing up there. Now, I think there is some stuff down here. Indeed there is. So, now I don't really like artillery, to be honest with you. Self-propelled artillery is going to be something that we're going to want to grab quite early. We're going to upgrade that to an armoured car. And this is a light armour brigade group, so I'm going to get it a motorised support. Because it's quite a bit quicker than the armoured one. Now for the heavier armoured brigade, we're going to give that an armoured car as well. And then we're going to give it an armoured support. Very quick. Good, good. And then this motorised one, we're going to make that an armoured car. And then we're going to give it a motorised support element. Now these wouldn't be how I would choose to set these divisions up, but as a starting point they're not too bad. And then I don't suppose any motorised elements. Nothing of any particular note, to be honest with you, so we'll leave that alone. And then down here in the Kiev area, nope, nothing of major note there. Now Kharkov, yes, now you do have a little bit of stuff. So armoured car, and another armoured support. And then for this one, same thing again, armoured car. But this time we're going to go motorised support. Get two of them, because I have a feeling you're going to need one as well. Armoured. Ooh, okay, drop that. If it's got an armour brigade, we'll use an armoured support for it. Okay, perfect. And we'll give you an armoured cart, because every little bit of hardness does matter. And then that's that sorted. Now, over here, anything? Nope. And all that cav we're going to want to upgrade, because it's pretty useless. And we are at 99 national unity. We're losing a fair amount of unity every day. Ah! A very weird position for an uprising. I could detour you. Yeah, we could easily detour a few units. Yeah, let's send you over there. And just let that kick in. Okay, so we've been doing our diplomatic influence for a while, but we're running out of points. So we need 10 for that. So we're going to see how this looks now. So diplomacy-wise, we are influencing Sweden, Switzerland. Yeah, so we're getting a little bit of a third international going here. So 4.86. 4.78. Sweden's going towards the Axis, which makes me a little bit upset. And Greece is going to the Comintern. We've got a bit of a Comintern swing going on here. That should be the name of a song. The Comintern Swing. Right, we're all heading over. And then there's Iran. And they're booking it. They're booking it towards us. Love it. It's Turkey, though, that I'm most interested in. Their highest threat is the Spanish Republic, which I don't love. But if we can keep them out of the Axis, that would be really good. We could always try and take them over if these diplomatic efforts don't work. We'll try and do it peacefully. We'll try and inspire the workers in all of these nations. I mean, Afghanistan really likes it. And yeah, we can send this motorized car unit over. And I will do a little tiny bit of reinforcement. Just because it's going to keep the armoured car units at 100%. And I was about to say, are we really back round to command ones? I'm going to stop that, and then... Yeah, bomb load feels like a useful thing to get. Yeah, all of these... Any system, yep, supercharger, heavy aircraft construction as well. You can get both. Japan remains a threat in the region. Oh, we lost Blucher. No. Oh, Blucher. So we've got a little bit of IC that we can still play around with. Now, we could start doing some of the cabin things, but the garrison units are pretty shit as well, so I kind of want to sort them. Let's start over here with these cab units and see what's easily done. So what can you be upgraded towards? You could be motorized infantry, and I'm not against that. And you could be a light armor battalion, okay? And you could be a truck transport. All of those things sound positive. And yeah, we do have that elite light infantry battalion as well. So we've got a purgy to do. We'll postpone that mine thing, but the 3rd Moscow show trial. And we can appease everyone. And we can postpone the longer trading. So 4-engine bomb loads, so aerial mines, not a bad thing. And yeah, I saw the consumer goods jump up a little bit there. Just thinking tech-wise. So they just level out and do nothing. So you want to pick the lightweight aircraft one. Yeah. Okay, and that's just booted a whole load of additional IC our way. Because the spawning units has disappeared. Let's have a little look through, see if there's anything else that we want to grab. That red banner unit, let's make that a motorized infantry. Make that a truck transport. Okay, so all the cabs have been upgraded there. There's a fair amount of cav down here. Truck transport instead, and then the same thing over here. We're going to make this a motorized infantry, I'm going to make this a light armor battalion, and then we've already got an armored car in there. We're going to do a truck transport. Okay, so that's all that cav done as well. going to take it in steps. Right, so the 5-year plans for the national economy of the USSR were a series of nationwide centralized exercises in rapid economic development of the Soviet Union. Fulfilling the plan became the watchword of the Soviet bureaucracy. The same method of planning was also adopted by most other communist states, including the People's Republic of China. In addition, several capitalist states have emulated the concept of central planning, though in the context of a market economy, by setting integrated economic goals for a finite period of time. Thus, found 7-year plans and 12-year plans. Each choice will trigger events supporting buildings, heavy industry, manufacturing plant, or hospitals. So, family and agriculture, infrastructures and supply, or... Oh, I can't say no to that much IC. I just can't. And that's a lot of officers. That's going to bring our ratio below 100%. Great. Lovely jubbly. That's what we like to see. And we've got one hell of a production spend still ongoing. But all of these IC amounts are going to add up, and they're going to mean a lot to us soon. Alright, infantry anti-tank weapons. And that's a sizable improvement because that brings it up to 1940. Right, air-launched torpedoes. Yeah, we're not really doing much by the way of... So annoying. Right. Yeah. Motorized armoured car. No. Oh, bloody heck. Is there anything that we can just send? Right, we're going to have to do a little bit of a reinforcement spend. As much as I don't want to. Alright, go on. Off your trot. Okay, so armoured car have improved. Twin engine bomb bay. There we go. I've just seen a little bit of an improvement. Alright, let's let this go for like a day or two. Gold mining. And yeah, we want to make sure that we take out all of these. And God, it's irritating having these stupid things pop up. Okay, 1940, perfect. So we're going to go supercharger and bombing site. No, not slider AI. No, no, no. Normal. And let's just let that build up a little bit. Right, additional supplies. Very good. I'll make up from the ones we've lost. We're back around to deep battle. In fact, artillery supports come up as an option, which is good. Pretty useful tech. Right, tank destroyer, 1940. Sure. And yeah, let's get artillery support improved. And energy for money, why not? How are we looking across the board? So are we bringing our units up to combat effectiveness? That is the question. So first echelon we want to get. Oh, bloody hell. Seriously? All these annoying little rebellions are bloody irritating. Right, we'll bring all of our units up to their max potential. We will get there slowly but surely. Oh, mechanical computing machine. 1940, we'll take that. We can get encryption up. And yeah, I don't need to go after any of them at the moment. And look at that production queue go. Twin engine armaments, 39. Load of 37 level techs here that we're going to want to grab. So we will put a kibosh on some of those in order to do all of the air techs. And infantry support weapons. Now yeah, we can get decryption machine improved. And ooh, the last level of industry, which means industrial efficiency tech. So 14 minus 2. So yeah, it's worth getting both of those. And nationalize the private sector, try and make some money. Execute some fools. And have a look at our tech positions. So 40, 39, infantry guns. Special Forces branch upgrade. And then finally we've got under industry, yeah, industrial production to improve. And another 6 IC coming out of that reinforcement. We're now doing nearly our entire production queue of industry. Now we've got major land power. And 13%. Come down a little bit on the old IC efficiency, which isn't good. But we should be doing our full IC queue now. I would hope. Nearly. Nearly the full IC queue. Okay, 38. Twin engine there. There we go. An Anschluss. Now, does that net us any additional? No, it doesn't. Armor plate thickness. And armor plate thickness over here. We're doing a lot of tech work. A lot of tech work. Diplomacy-wise, Afghanistan still heading towards us. Iran is. You need to be careful, Turkey, because if I find you irritating, you're going to die. Like, you will. Communist Party of Afghanistan is overwhelmingly in favor now. Parity in Iran. Mexico sees it growing quite rapidly. Hey, the Communist Party of the Spanish Republic is growing. And, hey, 43% in there. And parity in Turkey. Right, come on, not a chance. We've won that. And a load of tank techs finishing up. So 41 means we can get infantry tank improved, and we can get the heavy armor improved. So road network, mass events. Let's get that one, and then we got single engines, so 37. And 181. And a road network improvement, which is going to up our supplies a little bit. And medal for money. Sure, Italy, we will continue to fund your endeavours. City of Munich, and we've won this. But we've had a load of additional stupid uprisings kick in. Let's go deal with that. We're already dealing with that, which is good. There's one thing we seem to love, it's an uprising. You can go deal with that. And you can go deal with that one. And that is in the arse end of nowhere as well. Alright, and then you're going to beeline it for down there. Nearly got a full production queue being sorted. Yeah, in fact, now the reinforcement seems to have really died down now. We're pretty much doing the full production queue, which is good. Yeah, we'll do a rares trade with you, Germany. Always willing to do a rares trade. If it's going to bag us a little bit of cash. Alright, 37, and then we've got a load of 37s to do there. And exchange IC for resources, not worth it. Okay, and then we've got some victories over here. And we will just quickly sidetrack this unit to go deal with that. And we will use that lovely motorized unit to deal with that. Got a lot of armored cars just running around, stomping out rebellion. The fear of rebellion. The power of the Emperor. Done in early May for some of these. Right, ammunition capacity 39. Large caliber tank cannons we can do. Mounted unit training. Hey, 39. 39. We can get gun turrets. And we can get the large fuel tank capacity. All very good things. Right, the Navy Purge. That's fine, we won't delay that. And then I want to do artillery brigades, because I have noticed that tech now that needs to be done. And we've got a whole 6 IC left over. Okay, so we can do a little bit more work on our units. Just debating what we want to do next. These garrisons are pretty useless. And again, so is that cav. How much does it cost for an infantry regiment upgrade? 2 IC. I mean, it's worth doing it. Okay. Infantry time, baby. Now, I don't actually know how much better infantry is compared to garrisons. Let's just look at soft attack. So, infantry... 21. Garrisons 15. Some piercing that they don't have at all as garrisons. But better anti-air as garrisons. Well, we've got heavy AA anyway, so... Okay, that'll do. And it's only 2 IC, so... Let's do it. Let's go through all of these. Make them all infantry. Gonna go on an upgrade-a-thon. And then we can give them some supporting elements as well. The MKVD ones I'm kind of a little bit more about, but hey, it's still just a better upgrade for them. Okay, and then I know we've got a load more garrisons over here as well that we want to do, and oh, Minsk. I think we're already upgrading Minsk, aren't we? We're going to want to hold that for as long as possible. Come on, yeah, after you. Chase those fuckers down. Right, radios. Oh, 1940. Airplane radio communications, though. We can get that done. And help the Chinese. Yeah, I think we will. And we can expand another research center, which is good. A lot of stuff, and all of it good. But not all of it bad either. Airplane radio communications. Yeah, we want to do artillery brigades. When can I get self-propelled artillery? So self-propelled AA is available. We've got pack artillery we can get. Self-propelled rocket artillery. 1940. Rocket artillery at least 3. Well, we could start that a little bit early. And we're doing, yeah, the 3rd echelon. We can get that sorted. So these 39 ones, not that worried about, but a couple of 38s to grab. That makes infantry even cheaper. And this is going to get us a little bit of IC efficiency. That's breakthrough, and ooh, I see a little tiny bit of additional leaderships popped up. That's going to take us from doing, like, how many officers now? 3 officers a day. Not great. But hey, back up to 13% on the old IC efficiency. Not going to say no to that. And nearly a full production queue. So close. And another armoured car finishing up. And up to 250 IC now, which is pretty good. If we compare that to some of our contemporaries, let's have a little look at Germany. 303, so much higher than them. Japan, 217. So, hey, Spanish Republic at 123 is pretty good. Let me chase you down, you son of a bitch. $1940 for the infantry radio communications. And we get that sort of a human wave, which is going to make all of our infantry cost even less. And we can get the next sort of rolling artillery barrage as well. These are all useful techs. Everything to make our units a little bit better. And 5 ace IC here. So, we're already upgrading all of the garrisons and things over here. Get the feeling this is going to be the next great frontier. So, let's give you an infantry regiment there. And these garrison detachments are shit. So let's make sure we upgrade them. A lot of garrison detachments over here. Huge amount of them. These will make these units just slightly more effective on offense as well. Oh, the NKVD divisions aren't particularly useful. Another garrison there that we can upgrade. So how much do those ones cost? Do they cost more because it's a detachment? No, actually. Okay, so it's worthwhile all around, really. Okay, that's good. And then, yeah, we've got some more garrisons within this part of the world to do. A load here. And then, what about in the north? A load more there. And, yeah, we already know there's a load to do there. So, yeah, there's a few, but they're quick, so worth doing. Get rolling artillery barrage. And then we're back round to 38 for all of these. And there's a lot to do here. I want everything to at least be at like 39, 1940 level. Okay, so we're now losing... Oh, God. Really don't like that. So you nearly had it, you've nearly had it. And still sending you over in this direction. Okay, and once you've dealt with these guys, go deal with that. Motorized support units. That's a 41 level tech, which is good. And back onto infantry. And we've got 9 small arms factories. Right, gold mining, yeah, we did need that. Drop a little bit out of there so that we can do this. And yeah, a load of our motorized and things are starting to finish up. Installation security, 1940, very good. Mobile units. We got a lot of, like... Oh, okay, so... So, emergency legislation. That gives us a fuck ton of money. I'm not against it. Let's do it. Right, so that does make our consumer goods requirement a little bit higher, but you know, it's not terrible. Right, 4-engine bomber crew layout, 1940. Electro welding, and yeah, that means we can do those mobile techs. How are those tanks and things looking? How are these units looking now? Yeah, pretty good. Okay, not bad. Now we're not losing energy anymore. We are losing metal. So we could stop exporting that metal there. We're also running low on those rares, so we'll actually stop those. Just to take that deficit down a little bit. Right, 1940, and then radar, 39, we can finish that up. And that means we can get all 3 of the armoured ones, very good. Right, marine, COC. Right, artillery training. Okay, yeah, and we've got a load of these motorized support armored ones coming online soon. And, ooh, expand our mines. Now that's going to help us a little bit, that's good. And we're going to need to have a little look at production and see where things are hot and what's not hot. Okay. Now the major movie studio would actually have a little bit of a positive benefit for us, so I'm going to grab that. Because it only costs us 5,000 money. We can get the next level of entertainment show off the back of it. We can pay for that. We can expand the collective. And then we've got a steel refinery. So provinces. So first one's steel. So Kursk. Kursk. You're apparently a big steel area. So let's get you all upgraded. Now for energy, Saforizia. Did I already upgrade that nearly fully? Yeah, indeed I nearly did. So there must be more places. Let's have a little look. Oh god, Snynel. Corve? Oh, just the one directly above it. Okay. This is apparently the energy fields of the mighty Soviet Union. Now for rares, I know we've done the first two of U's. Binansk. Okay, yeah, let's get you going. Build up. Lovely. Okay, so that's going to help us with our resources a little bit. And yeah, we just had that coal processing one come online, which is good. Okay, so still green on everything. And still making decent money. Right, steel production is improved as well, which is going to help us a little bit. And we'll execute some Red Fleet Admirals. I'm tempted to just absolutely remove this pretty quickly. Right, 1940. That keeps everything on a level. New projects. Just need to remove that horrible bit of yeah, there we go, 39. Supply transportation, yeah, good. And recon-y type things. 0.9, how many are we getting? 5. Yeah, not great. 38 has not been a year for officers, that's for sure. But it has been a year for tech. And also the brigade strength ones we're going to want to grab. So all of these, whilst decreasing the ones that need to be decreased. Which is only recon and artillery, so that'll be fine. Let's watch that descent disappear. And, ooh, armoured car designs now. Is that 38 level? That's 39. Military police. Let's go on to command then. So, Division HQ, lovely. And Marine HQ, let's get that. Okay, and there goes all of our descent. Twin engine Bombay. And let's get the Paro one. Okay, and another 28 IC just finished up. So Leningrad and Stalingrad are about to finish. Kerch and Stalinabad are not that far away, neither is Matei. So these top ones are all pretty close. And then we've got Minsk, 4. Yeah, so we've got some ones that are going to be longer projects still that are up and running. Now, what is nearly done? So an Armoured Support Regiment is finished. And we could do with a little bit of supply, so I'm actually going to pummel some of that into supply at the moment. Because we could do with a little bit of supply. So, yeah, you've got an Armoured Support Brigade that's just come in. Very good. And we're going to chuck that into supply and get that increasing more rapidly. Just while we have a little look at everything. We've got another armoured group there. And that's another tank unit that's going to need them. Kulik's got himself a tank brigade. Good for him. And yeah, you're a light armoured group. Guess it's you that needs it as well. Lovely. Good, good. Rare materials. Yeah, okay, I don't mind doing that because we've gone back green. And metal for money, and a party rally. Right, intelligence network. Let's get ourselves a little bit of an espionage bonus, won't be a terrible idea. Head of intelligence. We're missing one. We'll put Barrier in that role. He'll actually do a good job. I want Carrier, but it's the only thing we've got at the moment. Let's go with this guy. Anyone else that's good? Not really. I mean, Molotov is the other option, and he's awful. So, he's good as the head of government, but he's shit at everything else. Mountain HQ. All these are going to improve combat effectiveness a little bit. And there's heavy armor forging done. Right, mountain. Yeah, armored. Let's go. And let's see diplomacy-wise where things are at. So, yeah, you're still drifting towards the Comintern. And Turkey's now drifting towards us, which is good. Iran's heading towards us slowly but surely, creeping. Social Democrats are in power in Sweden. And the radicals are in power over here. Yeah, so still a little way off, I think, getting... So the Communist Party of Afghanistan. Could try a coup. In Turkey, eventually. Might be worth it. I mean, you have elections in Sweden, so you don't in Iran and you don't in Afghanistan, so we might need to coup all of them. And oh, I see another thing just finished up. And we've got a lot of supply incoming now 500 a day. Losing some money, but... Okay, so... we will not withdraw. No, no, no. Not happening. Right, borrowing site. 41. More supplies. And I feel like we might be at the end of an episode here. This kind of feels like it might be a good cut-off point. So we just got the rares one done, and we're on to Battle Commander Recognition. And, oh, we've also got Naval HQ we can do. Now, the Naval one doesn't really matter all that much, but, you know, it's good to get these things sorted, and we'll take a little bit of an additional Air Force organization boost. Into Service HQ actually would be a better grab, because that's quite difficult. Alright, perfect. But yeah, I think we'll call it an episode here. So, production-wise, in August we've got Leningrad finishing up. Stalingrad will be finishing up by the end of the year, around. And the same thing with Stalinabad. But then we've got like a load of additional ones down here that will be finishing. Like, all of these ones at like 6 and 7 have still got quite a long way to go. But, I mean, this one here's only got 4. Chupur's only got 4. So, we've still got lots to do, but we've got a load of units that are going to be out soon. And a load more upgrading to do. So, thank you very much for watching this episode. I look forward to the next episode of the Soviet campaign. Thanks again. Bye-bye.